Yes. Camping Chrissy.
I'm not drinking, it's soy sauce. I can sleep over here.
You can sleep here right now, right?
Yeah, right
Yeah.
here.
You throw Tampo, you could be here tonight. Yeah, yeah.
I'll drive the truck up here. I'll
Yes.
throw Tampo.
The truck, we didn't tell them about the truck. Oh my God. We bought a truck, everybody. Let me go show you the truck. We bought a bongo truck from our friend Jim. And it's a diesel. And, you know, it's registered new, like 2022. But it's really, was probably 20 years old, from Korea, Hyundai. And it has, the sides come down. And it's quite interesting. It's got dually wheels in the back, as you can see. And these seats fold forward. There's storage under here. You could put about 7 Filipinos in that back seat. And it's a stick shift. And it sits 3 in the front. Stick shift, diesel engine. We spent less than $4,000 US to buy this truck. And you know, I'm thinking I might want to lift it and get some heavy duty suspension and torsion bar, but I haven't figured out who will do it. It's so old. But it's a diesel. It says 130 on the speedometer K. It's 130 kilometers on the speedometer. I bought it from my expat friend Jim, so he took really good care of it. He used it to help build his house. And we stopped at the hardware store and we bought 10 bags of gravel. They probably weigh 100 pounds each at least. And the car handled a little better with a little weight in it. This is the road. You can see we go through 2 1-kilometer stretches of unpaved road, and then this little stretch right here, another ½ kilometer in front of our property. And as you can see, we've got water going past us to the neighbor. And here we have electricity we'll be able to bring in once we put a kubo or some sort of structure on the property. Barbed wire, we're gonna put cement posts. Line buntag. We bought a truck. We're here with our friends, Ivan, Alma, and Carrie on the motorcycle. We bought a bongo truck, check it out. And we're here at a cowboy coffee shop where you can look at the models. Oh my God, there's Filipinas.
Thank you very much.
Yes, what do you have to say? What do you have to say? What do you have to say about the bongo truck?
It's nice.
It's blue.
It's blue.
Right.
It's blue.
More adventure.
It costs less than $4,000 US. It has a diesel engine. And the sides come down. Look, the sides and the back come down. And it has four doors that you could almost sleep a family of 3 back here. Chrissy, what are you cooking?
We're going to grill fish.
Tell me again.
We're going to grill fish. Bangus.
Bangus, white milkfish.
Milkfish.
And you're preparing scallions, tomatoes, red onion,
Yep.
salt, soy sauce.
Yes.
And what do we got here? We're building a little tent camping area. We bought gravel and a 4x8 piece of marine grade plywood. We're just going to set it up. It's like a temporary campsite. We've dug it out. And yesterday, day before actually, we had a lot of clearing done. And check out the view. You can really see the hills here now. They're hiding back here behind these trees. There's some big mountains there. But you can see much more of the land. It's all cleared out. We haven't cleaned up yet. But we thinned it out. We've thinned out the paper trees. They get sold and they get taken away because they'll fall on anything you build. They get too tall. So it was that time to come through the neighborhood and trim out all the paper trees. And yeah, so this is the land. And we're going to get this lot next door too. It's very, very steep. You can't quite see it from here, but we don't want anybody building or putting animals back there. And you could build a little cottage. The views from there are phenomenal. Look at that up there. That's just really nice. Yeah, so the back of the house is going to be like right here. I think the view out the kitchen window is going to be right about here. And then down here we're going to put like a 20-foot cantilever deck. And then we might walk down. The property goes down quite steep. We might put a stairway down to another view deck down there. And then we were thinking initially of building a 2-bedroom cottage here for Chrissy's stepfather, who's going to do all the building, and her mother, and then the main house right in this flat area right here. And then now I think we're going to start with the storage shed up by the flags. That's the driveway up here. So we're going to build a storage shed that we can lock, cinder block or block or brick, and lock it and be able to leave supplies here, tools and supplies. And then we'll bring in some septic and some electric. Yeah. And but the very next thing that's going to be done is the driveways. Look at this. Look, Popsy bringing in these 100-pound bags of gravel. Check this out. Filipino labor here. 52-year-old grandfather of CJ. And yeah, it's crazy. So yeah, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to lay down some rebar and cement this driveway. And then, so we've already put 18-inch concrete culvert down there on the road. I'll give you a look of it here. And you can see, so we've got the concrete culvert down here, and we've dug out both sides. This land up here cost me roughly 18,000 pesos. It's 4 days of labor, 2,600 per day, including 1,000 pesos for the foreman and 400 a day for the laborers. So it's another few days work. And we'll buy a truck of gravel and put all gravel up in here. Yes. Yes. Camping Chrissy.
I'm not drinking, it's soy sauce.
Soy sauce, yeah. And this is going to be our little camp, first bag of gravel down. Yeah, we're going to get this so we can set on a level and we could come out here and camp short term if we wanted to.
And that is where we're going to grill our fish.
There's the grill spot. We're going to grill what kind of fish? Oh, bamus.
No
Yeah,
fish.
there's the barbecue grill pit. We've already had 3 barbecues up here. Yeah. So, and there's a really nice level area up here. This is going to be like a connecting driveway right through here where the kids will be able to ride their bikes and play and connect to, I don't know if you can see the flags way on the other side. That's where the other cottage will go. And then long term, where this campsite is, we're going to put like a guest cottage, I think, with a big view deck where we can have some friends come out for the night and sleep over at this end of the property. And so we're thinking of putting a storage unit, maybe a 6-foot by 10-foot storage unit right in here, like a guardhouse storage unit right up by the front. Once they cement the driveway, we're going to put a gate in too, so people don't come zooming in here, and it'll swing out towards the road to open. And that's what we got going on here at Cow Ridge. Ba for banana and cow for cacao trees. We got tons of banana trees. We got lots of cacao trees. We had to cut down a few of the cacao trees. We got Filipinas camping out. We got a piece of marine plywood we're going to use just to make ourselves comfortable when we're up here camping. We'll probably take it home every time. And yeah, we were out here. We brought a weed eater out here, but it didn't work too well. There's just too many things growing that kind of tear up the weed eater. And the guys went at it with bolos, and they whacked for hours and hours, and really did a great job of clearing the property. And I'll just walk you to the other end so you can see what's going on. So these red flags down here, these are the trees that are cut. They get culled every few years. The lumber company comes through. They take down these paper trees because they fall. Whatever you build, they'll come crashing down in high winds. But here, these flags right here marks an 8-meter by 8-meter 2-bedroom house. And this is where, and there's our property line right by that tree over here. So we got 200 feet along the frontage here. You can see we got a barbed wire fence up there. And that tree right there is the corner of our property line. And my thought was to put a house for Momsy and Uncle James, her husband, and they would have this part of the property, and then maybe put a septic system down here that could be shared by the main house, which would be over here. There's some really good views from this side of the property too. And let me just show you. This is the side of the property. It goes all the way down there. You can see those orange flowers down there. That's the end of our property. That's about 175 feet down there. But there's mountain views, and behind these trees, there's great mountain views. And there's like, mountains are even way back there. They're always in the clouds. Yeah. But maybe run the septic down this side. We got a good fall off for that. But good flat stable land up here. And then the main house, again, it's gonna be right up here. Good distance away from the other structures. And we're gonna put that right up here on this flat piece of land. And I think the kitchen window will probably be right about here. I think this will be the main body of the house right here. I think this will be the view out of the kitchen window roughly here. And the wall to the house will probably end here, and we'll deck down this hill, cantilever a big deck out this way. And yeah, so it's gonna be slow, just $1,000 US per month, half for labor, half for materials. It's a rainy day up here at the land. Popsy and James have pitched the tent. And, hey, we've got some protection. A little bit muddy up here. The work is not going on today. We came up to clear some brush. Built ourselves a tent. Old school. Look, there's a Filipina.
The Filipino idea.
Look who's here. Home sweet home, baby.
We're camping.
We're camping. Look at that, down by the river. It's so cloudy. We got our weed eater. We're not quite getting to use again. Look at this. I didn't know the mountains even went that high up. Those are actually mountains behind here. Way up high. They're usually in the clouds. That's I thought was the top. It's way up higher. Popsy has prepared the fish. Chrissy's fanning the fire.
The fire.
Getting ready for the picnic. The fish has been prepared. Chrissy is fanning the fire. Popsy is in charge of fish preparation. And here we are. We've made an impromptu campsite. We've got music. We've got view. We have cool mountain breezes. What more could you need? It's a Friday afternoon in Mindanao. Well, here's a look down the hill. There's a river down there. Boy, when it rains, you could really hear it, but we can't really see it. I think from the other property, our other property is behind those trees, 250 feet back, and you can get a view from there. This will be like the railing of the view deck. Ricardo's by Cucina Higala here in Manolo Fortis. What a beautiful setting. Check it out. Ricardo's Cucina Higala. Check out this restaurant in Manolo Fortis, about an hour outside of CDO. Look at this view from the upstairs of the restaurant. Awesome. There's a resort nearby, Dahilayan Adventure Park. And there's a bunch of places to stay overnight. Very nice upstairs.
Oh, you're done?
Hi, Alma.
Yes.
Where are we?
We are in a saddle cafe, and out of nowhere, here in Bukidnon, where Alma brought us.
It's a horse cafe. Look, it's Carrie and Ivan. Hey, where are we?
Who knows?
Okay.
Where the heck are we? It's not on a map.
It's not on the map.
I think they see it on social media and then they... That's what it is, yeah.
There's an aroma
Roma. Okay, that must be from, yeah. Shadow Dream.
from the Star Attractions. For another episode of Fly Me to the Philippines. Don't forget to come back. From Rob and Chrissy. And hey, our new book is out. It's #1 trending in the Philippines for Philippines travel guides worldwide, and guides and directories, believe it or not. That's kind of weird. And yeah, check it out. Download the ebook for $9.99 or check out the hardcover or the paperback on Amazon.com. The link's in the description, and so is our consulting link. If you want a big brother in the Philippines, you don't want to make the trip without knowing anybody, I'm sure I could save you my consulting fee and travel expenses alone. Till next time.